Oh, there it is. That's what I was missing. Oh my god, how did I not see that? Oh my goodness, holy crap. Oh my god, seriously. Oh my goodness. Wow, I can't believe that escaped my sight. And you know how much times I told you to check windows? But regardless, we get the celebratory jiggy dance. Woo! We're done with this world, and I got so excited that I hit my leg on a table. Whoops. But I'm gonna take care of this guy right now. It's funny because, you know, in practice, that was the first thing I noticed was, oh, there's windows on the sides. Let me go check those out. This time, I didn't even notice it. Honestly, why couldn't my practice been the regular? Oh well, it's okay. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. All I was doing in the meantime was just literally, I don't know, I was just humming to myself, really. Nothing too exciting, so I'll probably just speed it up with some, I don't know, chipmunk voice. I don't know, I'll see. But oh wow! But here, a lot of the notes are in this room. Actually, you get about 9, and you get these guys coming out again. So that's about it. We're pretty much done with this world now, thank goodness. But there's a lot for us to do outside, if you know what I mean. I think you do. You found all 100 notes on this world. Oh, I can't. You know, Bottles sounds so much like the mayor, you know, from Pokemon Coliseum. I just can't help it. It sounds so similar. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna go back and transform to the pumpkin now. I might as well, because as we pointed out before this video started, we gotta get a lot of stuff done with the pumpkin outside. We gotta go to the back gates, and we gotta go also to that little area as well. We'll be getting the rest of CHEATO in this episode right here. Actually, we'll be getting the rest of CHEATO and finishing that off, because as you recall, we got one for the blue eggs, now we need 2 more, and we're gonna get both of them in this one. And if you think both of them lead to that, well, we'll see. But now we're once again Pumpkinhead. Yay! Our top. It's funny how the top of the head always falls off, like as you jump. So like woo, and then the top of the head just comes and follows you. I always like that. Oh man, you know, it's funny, I thought I was gonna have a really successful take of this place after I'd practiced it, and then nope, I had to mess up once, but that's okay. I'm still quite pleased with it. I mean, that's not something that you can miss that if you're not looking carefully, like there's actually windows there that you can go to. That can happen. Why, thank you, Bottles, and no, get away from me. Oh my god, you're so big. No. Oh, I thought I was faster. How dare you. He just gave me like a little kick. He's like, eh. That's for being so small. And look at this guy. He's enjoying his work. He's just like, hey, put your hands up. Let's go in. So now that we go in here, we'll hear someone snoring. Well, who is that? Well, look who it is. It's MUMBO himself. Oh my god, what is he doing here? So I like that they did this. They put MUMBO in Gruntilda's lair, so it acts as a world as itself, which is kind of cool. So it's not, in reality, there's not 9 worlds, but 10 worlds. And that's what I liked about this, that the hub world is not just a hub world, it's an actual world itself. You can actually do things in it, so that's kind of cool. That's what I always like, the interactivity of the hub world in this. It's really good. And that's what the next game is going to continue to, and man, it just... Oh, I can't wait to play the next game. That would be exciting. But it's funny how they just stashed MUMBO and was just sitting in this random house. Yo, it's my house, man. Jeez. But anytime you can go to him anytime and transform back into this pumpkin, so we're gonna use him for the other job as well. Pumpkin making MUMBO hungry. Me get pottery. He's still thinking about that. He can't take his eyes off me. He just stares at me being a pumpkin. He's just like, that's it. Soup time. I guess because he's been waiting out here for so long, he has one guard and not really any vegetables growing. He's hungry for something. He shouldn't have transformed us into food, man. That was a mistake on his part. Or that was, you know, maybe I shouldn't even trust him at all. Like, jeez, Mama wants to eat me. God, what does he find tasty in a bear and a bird? Good lord, with a backpack. Ugh. That would make for some interesting soup. Today's soup recipe. It's pumpkin with a la backpack. Wouldn't that be scrumptious? Ew, that would be nasty thinking about that. But let's continue our way through. Now this is very tricky with the pumpkin because he could easily slip off. He's very fast, so I just gotta be careful not to do anything like that. Well, this is the reason why I got lives. What's wrong, Banjo? Is it tough? Let me know when you've had enough. with no Gruntilda. I haven't had enough because I can die 6 more times. So I will not have enough until then. I've never actually gotten a game over here. Like, I mean, other than selecting save and quit. I mean, I've never really gotten a game over by dying once again. Woo! You go, pumpkin. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, you gotta be careful. Take your time. Make your way across. Okay. Slowly. Go, pumpkin. Yeah. I kind of like jumping because I like jumping to, like, you know, the more wider parts. Just, I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Because when I'm going across, I'm always scared that I'm going to take a wrong step off. That often happens in this game. And now that we're finally through here and past Brentolda, we find CHEATO! CHEATO, Bear, and Bird have found once more another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall CHEATO burn. Nasty witches, so cold I shall tell. Enter red feathers on sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. That ugly bear, you feathered freak, is nothing but a stupid geek. Jeez, what is she trying to get Kazooie on her side? It's probably because Kazooie's part evil. I mean, look at all those, look at how offensive she is to everybody. I mean, seriously, she holds nothing back. Like that tree, like everyone else, including burning to death. At least we got the code, that's the important thing. So now we're gonna get double the red feathers, so that's pretty good. And obviously you can pretty much imagine what the last one will be. And I can't wait to have double everything, because that makes things a lot more easier. I mean, especially with feathers, how you have to keep restocking every single time. Now you have 100, you really don't have to restock for a while. Especially for the final fight, I will tell you what, those are going to come in handy. That's why you kind of want to do this if you're playing this for the first time. Because the final fight is no joke. I will admit, usually I always say that, oh, this thing is easy, it's really no problem. I will not lie, this is pretty darn hard, I will admit. These guys are really excited about their work, eh? They just gotta stand around and walk around and, you know, not really do anything, and they're just kind of there being like, oh, hey, look at what I can do, and then they're just kind of sitting up there. Now, I might as well go get the Jiggy, if you're wondering what I'm doing here. We gotta get the flying pad in order to get that, so might as well. I think you could probably trick jump your way over there, but I think you need the flying pad in order to break the seal, because if you couldn't tell, actually, you can't just fly into the eye. It's protected by something. It's like a glass, so it's kind of like she's wearing glasses. But you gotta actually use the beak buster when flying, pressing B. You gotta destroy that, so you can't just trick jump your way over there, because even if you try like the A and B, you know, where Kazooie goes like, yeah, it won't work. You gotta do it with the B move, like this. So, there you go. And into her eyeball we go. We just destroyed her eyeball. Isn't that pleasant? But this is just one of stuff we have to do now. We have to go and unlock a whole new world, because you're wondering where we're going next. Oh boy, aren't we excited? I'm very excited. But now we finally go into here. Now, as you can see, the water level is raised, and I didn't really get to explaining it since I was so lost in my pumpkin soup speech, that what that switch did in the haunted house behind the Mad Monster Mansion is it raised the water level of this area, and it will raise it permanently, and you need to go there. This is the only way you're going to be able to get here. So that is actually required, whereas the CHEATO books are ultimately up to you. You really don't have to, but that's, you know, it's up to you what you want to do. But obviously this one is required because the only way you can get here. I believe there's another switch somewhere over here. Just get rid of these guys first. Ha! You can't get me. I am way ahead of you. I believe if I go up... Oh, yes. So this is another shortcut, basically. We have one pot, and now we have 2 green pots. Yay! So now we have even more easier access. We could just go from the red pot at the beginning, then go to the green pots, and we're already here. You don't have to go through all that swimming. I mean, who wants to swim, right? Swimming's for suckers. And once you open this rare box, boom shakalaka, you've got the switch. And that raises it permanently. So now we have 2 water levels, and now we can go in there, obviously giving you little hints as to where to go, instead of just leaving it clueless like, oh, I'm raising the water level, but what's going on? I don't know what's going on. So you can probably tell what this next world is going to consist of. You thought Treasure Trove Cove was the water level. Oh no, this one is really Interesting. When we get to it, you'll probably understand. It's more of a water level compared to Treasure Trove Cove, even though that's kind of has the pirate feel. But now that we put in our pieces, we have access now to the most dangerous world in Banjo Kazooie, and that is Rusty Bucket Bay. Wow. Ultimately, this world was the decider right here of whether or not I should do this LP. No, I'm just joking. I always wanted to do this game because I wanted to do the next game specifically. I don't have to go down. No, I'm not going to go down there just as yet. But this world, obviously a lot of people who've played Banjo Kazooie in the past know how deadly this world is. And I can't wait to get it started. It'll be really fun. It really does sound quite absurd. Oh, I already know this one. G's going to tell you you're repeating yourself. That's not good. She's probably doing that to annoy us more. Well, I'm looking forward to that final fight, eh, Grunty? You're mine. Mine! But now that we've raised the water level twice, we have access to more, actually, up here. This guy's still going to be going around being like, hey, wait, I want to explode you, and I'm surprised it didn't come further. That's a shocker. If you come up here, actually, you could go through this note door, but don't do it yet. Obviously, you want to go through the next world before you come here. The main reason what we want to do is try to get that switch. No, that's not going to work. Okay. Let's go over here instead. I believe you can break that open, and I think there's a gold feather in here or something. Yes! Oh my god, that's the first time I actually remembered what something was. But there's nothing in there, unfortunately. Oh, sad days. But now, we're actually going to be able to raise the water level 3 times. So dang. You know, I wonder, obviously this will lead to the next part we have to go. It is timed, so you have to rush. You have to go to the next room, and there's going to be another ledge which we can go up now due to the water level being raised. So you got to go there quick. Swim faster, Banjo. Faster, man. Use Kazooie's wings and swim faster. Too bad they didn't have the swimming faster technique in this game, but that's what makes the next game so great, like, honestly. And where's the... Oh, there it is! Wait for me! I'm almost there! Don't you dare sink! Here, so... Wow, good thing I didn't have to do this again. That would have been a shame, but this is the last Cheeto page. Let's get it. Bear and Bird getting good at finding Cheeto, so another spell they shall have. That traitor book has pushed its luck, so in the burning fire I'll chuck. Find Cheeto, which moat code you must enter on sand castle floor, and treasure trove is gold feathers. And that's it. So now we're gonna have double the gold feathers and double the red feathers. Gold feathers are gonna be your friend in the next world. I'll just tell you that right now. You side with Banjo, but change tack. Imagine you on Grunty's back. I don't think she wants to imagine you on her back, dude. I don't think so. From what I've been hearing from Brentilda, I don't think I want to be on your back. No offense. Now that we have this water level raised, actually, I want to see if it changes anything in the next room, because I never actually checked. You know the room where we unlocked Mad Monster Mansion? I've never actually seen if there's anything over there, so I kind of want to see, well, maybe there is something. Maybe there's like a little MUMBO token or something. I mean, it's worth it. I might as well check it. Then we'll cut back to Treasure Trove Cove where I actually enter in the passwords. Let's just see. It doesn't seem like there's anything. Now we can reach that point, but it's not open, so there's no point of that. And we'll get into that much, much later. Doesn't seem like anything. Oh, a life! Well, you know what? Why not? That was nice of them to put, because I lost 3 by just using a pumpkin. I need all the lives I can get. Very nice. Especially for the next world. Yeah, trust me, you know how many times I've said that, but it's true. This next world is quite devastating. And there is... Okay, yeah, I'll get to that later. I think that's the little secret thing that I'll show you later. We won't get into it quite as yet. So if you're wondering what that is, I'll probably put it in a bonus episode when I'm done with this LP. And onwards to Treasure Trove Cove as we enter the passwords with Cheeto. Let's do it. Alright, here we are in Treasure Trove Cove, and this crab is still trying to get us. He doesn't learn, does he? You should learn some other attack strategy. He's seen us twice now. You should be like, oh, I've got your style. I know who you are now. But now we enter in red feathers, and we shall have all of them. this was always a neat place that they put it. I mean, you wouldn't think that this would be a common place that they'd keep coming back to, and that's something I always liked about this area, that they just kept it here for you in case, you know, you wanted... you found these Cheeto notebooks, and it just makes the game much more enjoyable when you find things like this. Bear and bird get 100 red feathers. 100 maximum now is. All my feathers, it makes me sick. Fly to me, your butt I'll kick. She seems pretty excited. Well, we're gonna have to squash her excitement just for now. But that's what always made, you know, that's what I always liked when finding out about video games. Like, when you found out the little things you weren't supposed to find, and then you just found it, and it's so cool. And that's why it was always cool. That's why, you know, you should try, without using any type of video, even as much as you might be tempted. Try not to use, if you're trying to do the game for the first time, try not to use any walkthroughs or anything like that. Try to do it on your own, because you'd be pleasantly surprised at how much more you enjoy the game. 20 gold feathers, now maximum is. Gold feathers, you may have 20, but bruises, you'll still get plenty. Well, we'll see about that, Gruntilda. Until next time, we're going to take on Rusty Bucket Bay. This is Mario Central, signing off.